And we are back with Kicking It with Kula, all things hip-hop. It's not just music, people. It's a culture. And the culture is proud to have our sponsor for our show, Dr. Corliss Booker with NCLEX Review. She has a registered nurse and nurse practitioner for over 30 years. And she specializes in tutoring nurses for the beginning of nursing school, as well as getting them ready for the NCLEX Review. So if you need help with both, either one, make sure you contact Dr. Corliss Booker at 318-349-2286. Again, that's Dr. Corliss Booker with NCLEX Review at 318-349-2286. And we are back with Crafty757. Y'all hear the beat? Vibe. Y'all hear it? Woo! Now, as I do my little showcase tours and battles with Bay, I come across listening to Crafty757, and the intricacy and the dynamic nature of your beats is unmatched. So, tell me, what got you into being a battle producer?
In terms of what got me into it, I had a friend who was really getting in beat battles a lot. Mm-hmm. At the time, I wasn't that great of a producer yet, but I did enjoy, listening to him tell his stories about when he would go to battles and how he would do in them. Mm-hmm. I saw him battle a couple of times. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw him battle a couple of times, and, he was like, yo, you really should get into beat battling. You got to work on your stuff a little bit more, but... you should really get into it. So I was like, all right, cool. I didn't really think anything of it at the time.
Okay.
It was about maybe a year or so before I really wanted to start getting into it, because I started in like 2013.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember my first battle. It was in Richmond, actually.
Okay.
At this place called The Camel.
Ah,
yeah.
Okay.
And my friend that I'm telling you about, B Foreman, shout out to him. He actually was at this battle too. We both lost.
Okay.
In the middle of the battle, this guy named Stacy P won.
Okay.
But it was an interesting experience for me. So I was like, yo, I really got to try this again.
Awesome.
But I didn't really know about the whole battle format kind of thing at the time. So all the stuff that you hear in my beats now, my beats were a little bit more plain and
I can't imagine.
Song formatty.
I can't imagine you losing, because every time I've seen you won, and two, I can't imagine anything plain coming from you.
Yeah, and I don't necessarily want to say it was plain, but it wasn't like battle format.
Okay.
And my mixes weren't as good yet, and so on and so forth. I had a lot of experience to be gained at that point.
Speaking of which, what makes it battle? This joint go hard. Oh my god. Woo. What makes it battle ready versus song ready?
Well, battle ready versus song ready. Like in a beat battle, I know that this is not necessarily true for every single battle that you're in, but you don't necessarily want a constant loop being played over and over and over again.
Okay.
That's great if you got rappers rapping over it, or if you got someone singing over it, but the judges or the crowd, they're going to want to hear something before they get bored, especially if there's nobody talking over it or anything like that.
True.
So you got to give them something to listen to. So, drum fills, maybe a little bit of effects like a tape stop, stutters, reverses.
I don't know what any of those things are, but I believe you.
Tape stop, it's like...
Okay. I know what they sound. I don't know what they... So they have names.
Yeah.
All those little sound effects have names.
All those little effects. Gates,
okay.
Crazy stuff.
So you told me you won over 15 battles.
Yeah.
What's the recipe? What is your go hard?
Well,
just vibe it.
I mean, for me, it's not too much of a recipe, because whether I win or not is not really up to me.
Okay.
I mean, I can do the best I can to prepare ahead of time and to provide a quality product, that people will like and hopefully resonate with. But at the end of the day, I'm playing that again.
Okay.
And
yeah, I like that.
It's one of my favorites too.
Okay.
But
and that's weird, because this joint go hard, and it's not like I'm used to you but this one is smooth, but it's in your chest.
Yeah, it does just what it needs to do.
Yeah, it's in your chest. Oh, I'm gonna spit to this Crafty. Go ahead.
Feel free.
This joint is nasty. So we're talking about you winning battles.
Yeah.
And the recipe to winning battles.
Yeah. You know, it's a little bit more unpredictable than a lot of people think because, like, I can go into it thinking I'm going to win all I want. If the judges don't like it, then the judges don't like it.
Yeah, because it is subjective to the judges at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, because you can go in there playing all the crazy stuff I play, and they just want boom, tap, boom, boom, tap, and then, you know, they want to, I'm sorry about that, but they want to,
no, I get it.
You know, they just want to, they want to be able to rap over it. And, you know, in some battles, the judges are not always all producers. Some of them are rappers. Some of them are singers.
Okay.
You know, some of them are looking for something completely different than what's in a battle. And, you know.
I'm glad you said that. Because Sound and I did a battle. And we didn't specify. We dropped the ball on the specificity of having samples in it. Mm-hmm. Because there was an A&R there. There was a talent manager there. There was a producer there. And then there was a radio personality there as judges.
Yeah.
So the A&R was looking for something not sample heavy.
Right.
For an artist. The talent manager was also looking for something not sample heavy for to make sure the artist wouldn't have to clear it.
Right.
But the producer was like all in about the samples. I think you know one of the producers. I can't think of his name right now. Yeah. And then, of course, the radio personality was thinking about airplay.
Yeah.
So we dropped the ball as far as telling the judges and the producers what you should gear toward.
Right.
Right. And so is it most of the time with these producer battles, it's like we don't care about the sample, right?
Right.
For the most part.
Unless they tell you within the rules not to have a sample. I've been in battles where they've had that happen. But because, you know, shout out to UBL and Terrific.RG, man. Mm-hmm. These guys used to run a battle league called UBL. And I used to compete in that a lot. And what they would do is the first round would pretty much be 45 seconds of anything you want. And whoever wins, you go to the second round. And sometimes it'd be 3 rounds, sometimes it'd be 4. But once you get to the third round, they have it to where it could be anything but rap, anything but trap, and no samples.
Okay.
So you could play dubstep, you could play, you know, rock if that's your thing. You could play R&B. Just no trap, no rap, no samples.
Okay. Oh.
And, you know, and then whoever won that would usually go to the final.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, you know, different beat battles, they do have like different rules and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
But, you know,
the best beat battles is one where you just like go ham. Just do whatever. We're not even
most of the time.
Okay, we're not even judging whether or not this get on radio.
But
just go stupid with the talent.
But I do got to say that UBL was an insane battle league to me because all the really talented producers used to show up to that. So
nice. Why that one?
It was really big at the time, and it was a lot of fun to do. There were so many different, you know, beat making styles and personalities and things like that. Like, this is where I met a lot of
I don't hear these at the battles. I don't hear these songs. These beats. Where these beats been?
I mean, I have played some of them at battles. Like this one I have played. This one it just doesn't always win. So, you know, I don't play it as much.
I'm just thinking about how I can spit on it. Like, these are the type of beats I like that. I'm pretty sure not a lot of hardcore boom bap. See, I'm from the boom bap era, but I'm not a big boom bap fan.
Yeah.
Because it's slow. It's like, it always like makes me, sometimes a lot of boom bap makes me real time when sounds is like, I'm like, is it going to be boom bap heavy? And he was probably, I'm like, nah, I'm not going. Because I like when we go to RPM.
Yeah.
RPM, they have the trap guys, the young guys are in RPM as well.
Yeah.
And they bring the more livelier drill trap music to break up the monotony of the boom bap. That's what I like.
Yeah.
You break up that boom bap monotony as well, though.
Yeah, I do my best to. And even when I do make boom bap stuff, I try to add a little bit of extra flair and stuff to it.
Cause you give me Stranger Things on steroids. with the now you said you got one of the songs a placement on a video game, correct?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
A guy named Lab Rats, who I battled in UBL and lost to. This was the first time I ever made it to a final in a beat battle.
Okay.
And it was only my third beat battle, so that was kind of interesting in and of
Nice.
itself. But we ended up forming a relationship after that battle. He invited me over to a release party for a mixtape that he did, that he produced, called Break the Mold by Prano the Youngin, artist over in he's from Portsmouth, I believe.
Okay.
And
don't forget to play some music.
No, absolutely.
I want people to hear as much of your beats while we're talking as possible, because this brother is super, super talented. Okay, I'm listening.
Yeah, I had to take the phone out. It kept cutting off on me.
It's okay. It's okay. As long as we hear the music, I'm here for it.
Man, but I form a relationship with him, and he starts this beat battle called the Lab Rats Beat Battle.
Okay.
I end up competing in that and becoming the first ever champion of it.
Nice.
So, and that beat battle is one that went on every week.
Every week?
Yeah, without fail almost.
That's a lot.
So I win the first beat battle. I become a judge.
Okay.
At the second battle, and then he's like, yo, you're permanently on my judging panel because I like the feedback that you're giving the producers.
Nice.
Now, at this time, I'm thinking to myself, like, I don't know if I'm that experienced that I need to be judging beat battles.
But you got a good musical ear.
Yeah, but then I got warmed up to it, and then I was like, well, I can still battle outside of this, so I'll just make sure that while I'm doing this, I'm going outside of this, particular thing.
Okay.
And still battling so that I'm gaining experience myself.
I wish the radio could see my face right now. Yeah. I wish y'all could see my ugly stank face while I'm sitting here listening to him, and then the beat coming underneath, and I'm like, oh, Lord have mercy. This is beautiful. See, y'all gonna have to follow me on the YouTube, the TikTok, the Patreon, so you can see the stank face on the behind the scenes, because y'all getting all the audio on the radio, and that's a beautiful shout out to K101.2 Pop. But the face, woo, right now, the face, you're going to have to catch the face on my Patreon and my YouTube so you can see this interview live and direct. Now, I'm going to talk about a particular battle that happened at RPM between you and Sound Mind's Eye.
Yeah.
Tell me about that battle, because I'm biased.
Of course.
Okay, so I'm biased.
I completely understand, though.
Okay, good.
But in a completely non-biased manner, I am going to tell you that is one of the most difficult battles I have ever been in my life.
Do you okay, he's gonna get mad at me, but I'm gonna share some of his sounds. Loves you as a brother, right?
Yeah.
And your music, right?
I feel the same way.
And he was like, I won that battle. And I felt like the judges just wanted to hear y'all go back and forth all night.
Yeah.
I felt like that's what it really was.
I feel like it was like that for one of the judges. I think the last two judges were being a little bit more honest. Mm-hmm. But I forget his name. The judge on the end, he was just like, I don't necessarily know what he was thinking. I literally think that he was just voting for whoever the opposite producer was, just so that he could keep going. Just so that it could keep going.
Because it was a beautiful back and forth.
Yeah, because if I lost, I lost. I mean, that's cool, but like, I don't. As much as I enjoy battling, if you know who won already, why are you doing this? Like, why can we not keep some of these beats for next time?
Because it wasn't fair to cut y'all off, because to be honest, I did want the back and forth, the volley, to keep happening, because it was.
And I did too, because it was Sound Minds.
Yeah,
like
my baby's coming a long way.
Yeah, some of the stuff that he was playing was just like.
I'm taking credit for some of that. I'm going to put it out there. I'm pretty sure your wife is taking credit for some of your beats as well. Yeah. She dropped them dimes like, baby, you should, and plant the seed, and then y'all just let it go and do its thing.
Yeah.
I love those moments. Not looking like a good woman on your side to make you do the impossible, right?
Shout out to my wife.
Shout out to his wife. Y'all heard it.
We call her Mrs. Crafty.
Shout out to Mrs. Crafty. Y'all, when she listens to this, because I know she's going to listen.
She will.
Shout out to Mrs. Crafty and the girls holding you down at home while you're here kicking it with Kula. All things hip hop. It's not music, people. It's a culture. When we come back, we're going to talk about some upcoming performances, battles, and things that make Mr. Crafty757 happy. Y'all tune in. Don't go nowhere. We'll be back.